Wonders.
It is a random shop of everything you could possibly think that no one would ever need.
Okay. Tchotchkes
My
and
name's Hector.
shit.
Hi, Hector.
Hi, dream person.
Why are
Oh,
you call us
Hector.
dream people?
Because I'm in a dream.
What's
Prove
going
it.
on?
Prove it.
Watch, I couldn't do this if it was real life, and he just kind of stands there.
You couldn't freeze in the place?
What?
You couldn't freeze in place
No.
if it was real life?
Why?
It's real.
What?
What?
It's real.
No. It's
Excuse
not
me?
real.
Can I, like, take out an arrow and, like, prick him lightly? Like just like a...
May just prove that if you get hurt in your dreams, you get hurt in real life.
This guy's kind of a dink.
You want something? I got stuff. I mean, it's for dream currency, but
I mean, you've got a bad attitude, that's for sure.
no, I don't have attitude. You got a good attitude for being a dream person.
What are you selling?
Well, I have a cloak of non-disappearance.
What? Wait, what?
I have a
What is
cloak
that?
of non-disappearance.
What does that mean?
Watch. And he takes this brown cloak and he says, 1, 2, and he puts it over himself and he's still there. 3.
I think I understand now.
Okay.
Cloak of
Okay.
non-disappearance.
Okay. What else?
Wow.
Okay. Lincoln.
Watch this. Wait. I got another one. He takes out what looks to be black pepper. Granules of sneezing.
Oh, geez. This is a joke shop. Is this a joke? Ah, fell up down.
No.
Careful, bud. Lincoln, come here. There you go. Okay. I'm just gonna put this down for right now.
Okay.
What else you want?
Exploding ink.
I don't have that. But I do have this. And he takes out a small glass bottle. A bottle of air.
Oh.
That's very clever.
Yeah, it's only 45 gold. You want one?
I've already got several, but thank you.
They're kind of tricky, right? Yeah.
Totally.
Has it been 10 minutes since I cast Detect Magic?
Ooh, it has not. I'll say you just have a little bit. There are a lot of things that are glowing in here, including the bottle he's holding.
Let me see that bottle.
It's one use only. So you use it, you pay me 45 gold.
I don't want to use it. I just want to look at it.
All right.
I don't have shit on me.
He hands it to you.
Can I roll Arcana to see if I...
You can roll Arcana, but because you detect magic, you know what school it's from? It is from Evocation.
I'll give you 1 silver for this bottle of air.
No, 45 gold.
I mean, it's just air. I can breathe that anywhere.
No, this is special air.
Oh, how special is it?
Yeah, what's special about it?
It goes, and he just goes. He just blows on you.
Special air.
Special air.
Hey, you're.
Gonna eat?
I'm not gonna spend 45 gold on special air.
All right, I'll do a demonstration then.
Eating crystal.
But you buy one if I do this. So
No
I'll use one.
promises. No promises.
I need you to promise.
I'll buy one.
All right. So he stands in front of the four of you. And he's like, "Are you ready?"
I'm ready.
You were totally ready.
Sure.
He puts the cloak. He puts the cloak of non-disappearance on, and goes, "All right, 3, 2, fuck you, drink people!" And he opens the bottle, and this huge gust of wind just strikes you. Everybody, roll a dex save.
Shit.
You're all within a certain. Hold on. I have an aura. I don't remember which one it is. Where'd you go? You fucker. Class features. You get like a +5 on all saves. If you're within, I think it's 5 feet of me. Maybe it's 10. I have to find it.
I got 15 without it.
I got a 17 without it.
Pass.
If you're within 10 feet of me, you get a +5 bonus to all saving throws.
So
And I still only rolled a 16.
20.
So then a
22.
So then a 19.
All right, so you all pass as the goblin is flung backwards. And okay, 45 gold.
Okay.
So why did you put the cloak on before you opened that?
I didn't want to disappear.
So, what is the
There you go.
most interesting looking thing in here to me that was glowing detect magic when I looked around?
I'll say it's now gone, but the biggest thing, the brightest thing, was a small ring that has a cube on top of it that is segmented and looks like it might come apart.
What was my thing?
I want to.
What did he do with the eraser?
Probably need it.
I'm gonna pick up the ring and ask him what it is, what it does, and how much it is.
Hey, yo, what it is?
Is it bottled brass?
Yeah. It is. I've been looking for this.
Oh, why?
Yeah, here, watch. Now I can wake up.
I'm already awake.
No, I can't. He puts it on, it opens up, and a bright purple flash happens, and he disappears.
Well, shit. Okay, that was glowing, that was glowing, that was glowing, that was glowing, and that was glowing. Pocket it.
Grab it.
Oh, thanks, Henry.
Can you, do you see that eraser?
He probably ate it.
What do you mean he ate an eraser?
I'm gonna call a temporary timeout. Apparently my food is here, and my kid is forcing me to go upstairs and get it.
Okay.
BRB.
What'd you get?
Let's go get it.
He took his headset off.
Asshole.
Katie, we need to figure out what we want.
Well, I texted you like 20 minutes ago with a couple options.
Oh well, shit! I'm not looking at my phone, bro.
Fucking look at your phone, bro.
I'm paying attention.
Do you have any dice? Like,
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't give him shit.
Do you want to eat dinner? Here, love.
Yeah, we have to figure out what we're going to do for dinner, too.
Go back. Thank you. Good job. Let's go eat. Let's eat. Let's go. What are you looking for? Oh, you're over that way? Are you cleaning up? Job, Bubba.
Why would some kid eat an eraser?
Okay, let's eat, sweetheart. You don't have to clean up right now. You don't have to clean up right now. Let's go eat. Okay, I appreciate all of your efforts. Can we eat? Okay, let's
Lincoln,
get your juice. Get your juice.
Lincoln, where did this go? Where did it go?
You eat it.
Where did this go?
Link, come here.
Where did it go?
Probably get it off and spit it out. And it's on the floor somewhere now. You're not gonna find it. Come here. Yeah, it's yours. Oh.
What'd you get, shit stain?
I have Chinese food. I have Chinese food.
Corona!
Yep. I got the Corona chicken.
General Corona chicken?
Yes. General Corona. My Corona.
Katie, did you see the Disney Corona song thing I shared?
Yes.
It annoyed me so much.
I
It was-
did annoy, like, yeah. The one guy kind of annoyed me at the beginning. But it did get, I feel like it got better.
I liked the Elsa one.
Yes, the Elsa one was funny.
I think it was the same guy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, it was the same guy.
Oh.
All right.
That's not what you do with that. Gross, kid.
Kid does a lot of gross things. Eating erasers.
Here, eat this. Lincoln Alexander. Ugh. Can't handle your shit.
That's the part of me that's happy to be an essential worker.
I am essential and I am childcare all at the same time. I have to do my full 40 and watch Lincoln while doing it.
That's always
Oh,
fun.
Yikes.
Me and this kid aren't friends right now.
So, as you see Hector disappear, everything in the shop disappears.
Yeah, I was like, this stuff isn't just hanging out. Well,
And the ring is now inert.
It's now what?
Lincoln.
son of a bitch.
Lincoln on your butt.
Who said things? Do you want to go to night? Do you want to go to Lincoln's room? Yeah, go to Lincoln's room.
Night night, buddy.
Should we say bye bye, Dada?
Night night.
You want to go to Lincoln's room? Is it time for Lincoln's room? Bye bye, kitty. Okay.
So the ring did what now?
What's up?
The
I
ring
think it's
did what?
inert. It's inert now, I think.
Okay. So, the next. Ooh, the next shop is Shaw Secrets.
Let's do it.
Yep, I'm in.
Let's go.
All right. So, this shop is much smaller seeming than any other shop based on the outside. It's between a small fruit stand and a wall, essentially. It's at the end of an aisle. It's a two-story building by the look of it, but very, very narrow. And it says above it, Shaw Secrets.
I'm gonna go in.
All right.
All right.
follow.
I'll follow
As you
along.
go in, you see a surly dispositioned dwarf named Unak. And the way you know this is it says it. It says, this is Unak.
Hello, Unak.
What do you need?
What do I see?
So from the outside, it looks very small. From the inside, it's quite large. There's 4 rows of different items, all of which have little placards next to them.
Can I read those placards? Or are they in the language I don't know?
They are blank.
Interesting.
Hmm. What can you afford?
That's a very forward question.
No sense in showing people things they can't afford. Makes
How
them
much-
angry.
How much? Well, what's I guess your lowest price thing? Maybe we'll start there and then go up.
People who have to ask can't afford it.
If I had
You're
my
just-
axe here, I could afford whatever I wanted.
I can afford probably more than you think.
All right. So what he does is he waves his hand, mutters a few words, and then each of you, depending on your own individual goal, can see different things.
Okay.
Who has more than 500 gold?
Me.
I do.
Okay. Who has more than 1,000 gold?
Me.
I do.
Who has more than 1,500 gold?
I do.
Me too.
Jesus.
Oh, Lord.
Fucks.
Okay.
Stealing
So
my gold.
Yeah, man. Well, Katie's got Joe's gold. This is just what I got is just from me and Joe fucking around when. So I partook.
So Joe can't see shit.
Yeah.
You two, however, start to see quite a few of the placards starting to fill out.
Okay.
And he kind of looks around. He's like, huh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Unak. What you see is what we got.
I guess
Okay.
what do we see now?
Yeah.
So you see a bunch of different rings. You see a lot of scrolls. You see a large tome. And then you see 2 weapons. One looks like a battle axe, and one is a longbow. Oh, I'm sorry, a crossbow.
Okay.
Wait, what?
So you see a lot of rings, a
Yeah.
lot of scrolls, a battle axe, and a crossbow.
Is
Battle axe
there a
and
ring of protection?
crossbow.
Yes, Daniel, there is a ring of protection.
Joe, what kind of weapon do you use?
I use an axe.
You use an axe. Can I see the rings and the axe, please?
What kind of ring you looking for?
Well, I guess how many rings are? I guess what are the rings? Like, what do the placards say on those rings?
So it says various rings.
Okay.
It says ring of protection,
Mm-hmm.
ring of spell storing,
Oh.
and then one each of an enhancing ring. So ring of charisma, ring of constitution, ring of strength, so on and so forth.
Okay. Do you have to attune to these?
Yes.
Okay.
How much are these?
Yeah. Does it
They
depend?
vary. Which one are you looking for?
I'm looking at the ring of protection and the ring of spell storing.
Okay. Ring of protection.
Yeah, I was looking at protection or the ring of constitution enhancement.
Okay. So the constitution enhancement is 1,000. The ring of protection is 750. The ring of spell storing is 1500.
Okay. And I'm assuming the ring of protection just gives like +1 to your AC or something. Do we know?
Yes.
Okay. And the spell, the ring of storing, does that just hold one spell?
Yes. Ring of
Hmm.
up to 5 spell levels.
Up to 5th level.
Yep.
It's one spell up to 5th level, or spells that equal 5th level. Like,
Spells that equal the 5.
okay, so you could do like 2 2s and a 1.
Yep. Or
Okay.
1 5 or 5 1s.
Okay.
Okay, so that's going to be less useful for me already because I only cast at 5th level right now.
Well, that means it's an extra spell slot.
Yeah, but I already have a rod that allows me to get a spell slot back.
Yeah, you do.
And it's good for my Pact Keeper thing, so.
I'm gonna hear this talk about rings and ask if he is interested in a Ring of the Ram. And if he has anything he would want to trade for that. I also have a signet ring that has nothing magical about it, but if he's looking for something to make magical, might be able to work a deal with him.
Ring of the Ram, you do for 300.
I like what it does for that.
And then how much? What was the battle axe?
The battle axe. How much do you have?
How much gold do I have?
Yeah.
2,700.
You do see it. It is the battle axe of biting cold.
Okay.
It's a serrated battle axe that has a handle that looks like an icicle.
And what does this bad boy do?
So on the placard, it says that it's a +1 battle axe.
Mm-hmm.
It deals an extra 1d6 cold damage per strike, or if you are or if you use it, you can actually climb and stick it into the ice, and you can climb using it. So it has a climbing feature on ice.
Built into it.
Interesting.
And how much is this?
Extra d6 cold. That's pretty good.
That is
Yeah.
good.
How much is this one?
This one is 2350.
Woohoo!
This one might be a little too rich for me. Because Joe, your axe is just an axe right now, right?
Yeah.
And you've got no gold, huh?
I have a whopping. I'm under 100.
You're under 100.
So Joe can't see anything.
I'm like telling him about this axe, I guess. Yeah. Is it something that would be useful to you?
I mean, if it sounds useful to the whole group, yes. And I can always breathe fire on people if I have to.
Wait, didn't you have didn't you just leave weapons and stuff to get upgraded?
Oh, I don't know about upgraded. It's getting sharpened.
Oh.
I only paid 20 gold for that, so I'm guessing it's not getting enchanted.
And that was on top of having the armor refitted. So it's probably not gonna be, yeah,
It's just gonna look way cooler.
more or less.
Katie, I'm assuming you can't afford to buy him that axe.
For how much?
2350.
I mean, if we buy a couple things, can we get a discount?
Depends on what you're buying.
How much is what does the Constitution ring do? It's just a +1 to your Constitution?
+1 count. Yep.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna buy anything for myself.
I was contemplating the.
Because I think
Ring
I'm
of
still gonna go back
protection.
and get that shield.
So what if we get the ring of protection and that battle axe?
You throw in the ring of the ram, and I'll give it to you for 2,000. No, 3,000.
I can throw in the ring, no problem.
How much is it without the ring?
So it's 2350 just for the axe, and then 1,000 for the ring of protection. So it's essentially with the ring, he's given an extra 50 gold off.
Oh, can I see?
How much do you have?
Just south of 5,000.
Just south of 5,000.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like if we could all split this a bit, I think that's fine. I mean, we've got this new party member, and we all clearly have been through it a little more than he has, so I'd be willing to outfit him.
I'd definitely like to be a little more protected.
I forgot how much that guy had.
Yeah.
All right, so Crystal, you see all of that.
I wasn't here. I was putting our precious one to bed.
Well, he's still not asleep.
I know he's still not sleeping.
Boy.
So you see a battle axe, a crossbow, rings, and you see crossbow, battle axe, rings. Oh, a bunch of scrolls. But you see above Unak, you see a long red-bladed sword with a black hilt and a ruby in the middle.
I would also see that.
How much money do you have, Katie?
Don't worry about it.
So I'll say this. You have to have about 4,700 gold to see this.
I can see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
Christ. I cannot see it, but fuck. Jesus.
Tell me about that sword.
He kind of looks over. You can see it, huh?
Of course I can.
Yeah, me too.
He kind of reaches up and waves his hand down, and a small placard appears between his fingers, and he hands it to you. It has 2 words on it. Vorpal sword.
A what?
I don't use swords though.
It's a Vorpal sword.
I don't know what that is.
You want that. Fuck that
So-
axe.
As you ask about it, you gain a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls. It ignores resistance to slashing damage. When you attack a creature that has at least 1 head and roll a 20 on the attack roll, you cut one of the heads off.
What?
The creature dies if it cannot survive without lost head. A creature is immune to this effect if they are immune to slashing damage, doesn't have or need a head, has legendary actions or DM discretion. Even if he is immune for the auto death, such a creature instead takes 6d8 extra slashing damage.
Fuck.
I had one in my campaign.
Yeah,
I
fuck that.
just
You fuck,
jizzed in
fuck
my
that battle
pants.
we don't need that axe anymore.
How
New negotiation.
much for this?
47,
What about also the ring?
4,700.
4,700 for the sword and the ring?
No, 4,700 for the sword.
Right, but also the ring of protection?
$5,400.
What? That just went up.
He's
Yeah.
adding a point of protection.
Oh.
on top of it.
I thought you were sorry. Do you deal in oddities?
Yes,
What do you say about this clockwork loot?
not odd enough, but I'll take it for and knock 100 gold off.
No. I don't really have anything else.
I can throw in approximately 70 gold. And a ring of the ram.
I'll take 300 off.
300 off for the ring of the ram?
I will give you one bean.
One bean.
What?
One bean.
50 gold.
This is worth way more than 50 gold. Way more.
From a bag of beans?
Yeah.
Back
Sweet.
beans.
No.
He's a mage.
Does he know?
Green
He has a-
beans!
And he has a spell that
One
makes it
bean.
so you can see only what you have to spend. You can think that he knows how to detect magic. And knows
You
what
don't
it
know what this bean could do.
No, and neither do you, and that's why I only will pay 50 gold. Fine, 100 gold.
I have this bottled breath.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Why don't I?
Because when he disappeared, everything left.
But I bought it.
Yep.
He's just a scam artist. It was probably illusions.
You probably should have told me not to put it in my inventory.
Joe found this ring. He wasn't supposed to know where it was. That's why he was in this dream world.
Well, no, that's fine, but I didn't know that I wasn't supposed to have it, so I couldn't.
No, you could have, is what I'm saying.
So confused.
So Hector went back to his quote-unquote own plane
Okay,
and took all of his
so
possessions.
do I have the bottled breath
No.
that I paid 45 gold for?
No.
Did I lose my 45 gold?
Yes.
Oh, motherfucker.
All right. So,
Sounds like we just
47.
got swindled.
We'll find him again later.
That's like all the gold I have. I can't do that.
No, we'll split this up. How much are you willing to spend?
What's our total cost? 45?
so are you doing the ring of protection and the sword?
I could use a ring of protection, guys. I'll be honest.
Okay, so that's 5,400. Then with the ring of the ram and one bean, that takes it down to 5,000.
What about this pair of horseshoes?
How about you guys talk about it and I'll try and put Link in the bed.
Okay.
Horseshoes.
Nope, you guys talk it out, figure out what you want to propose next.
Well, if you buy that sword and I use it, whoever ponies up money can have my battle axe and sell it for whatever they can get for it.
Yeah,
And
me,
I'll
you guys can take that.
And I'll throw in my ring of the ram, which he said he'd give 300 gold for.
It would be
Okay.
smart.
Could be useful.
Yeah, I mean, we between us, we have the gold that you could keep the ring of the ram.
All right.
I can pay the full 1,000 at whatever the ring would have cost. So
So wait, what did he say it would be?
5,000 total. Well, not if we're not trading in the Ring of the Ram. It'll be 5,300 if you're giving a bean. Otherwise, 5,400.
Well, if we split it all evenly, it would be 1,666 for one person, and then 1,667 for two others.
But Joe doesn't have that much.
No, I know. That's why I only split it 3 ways between the 3 of us.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then Crystal, if we want to sell the battle axe, we can split the difference, since we're not
Yeah.
actually getting anything out of this.
So hold
Deal.
on. So I'm paying 1,600 for my Ring of Protection.
And part of the axe. I mean, I'm paying 1,600 and getting nothing. So
Yeah, same as these.
I guess that's true. I could do that.
Justin, if you want to take the 1,666, Crystal, I can take the 1,667.
Yeah, that's fine.
Joe, you can keep your 70 gold.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, I removed it. Just pay the full 5,400.
Probably.
Yeah, I think so, because we don't really, I mean, I don't have anything else I think he would be interested in.
Right, but that's the math you just did, I'm assuming.
Yes. Just 5,000 divided by 3.
So you did the 5,000 divided by 3. So you're trading in the Ring of the Ram and all that stuff then.
Yeah, the ram and the bean.
Okay,
All right, that's okay with everybody?
sure.
Okay. I have like basic ass shit in my bag of holding. Besides stuff that I would want for us.
What was it, 1667?
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't really have, I don't know. I have a pendant of scrying, and I don't remember where I got it. But I'm attuned to it.
I also have one of those, I think.
I don't remember a pendant of scrying.
Or not a pendant, I think it's just like a stone. Like a scrying stone.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Mine says a pendant.
That's kind of cool.
I don't know where I got it.
Does anybody want a Wand of Binding?
What does that do?
You can cast person. You have 7 charges.
And is it my brain's broken. Hold on. Gotta be attuned?
Yes.
Oh, no.
I guess I could try to trade that in. I'm not attuned to it.
'Cause I think, do I
Also
have...
the rogue-
Where are my spells? I have that as a spell anyway.
All right.
Oh, I hear my kid coming down the stairs.
Dad.
Kids.
Guys, my AC at the beginning of the night.
What?
My AC jumped 3.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, with no armor on, I'm down to 13. And that's with my shield. But what was my armor? I think my armor is where'd it go? If I put my armor back on, I'm at 20.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, the shield and missile attraction's a +3, so that +2 wasn't worth a trade. Or no, this is a +2 plus the other stuff it does.
I'm just excited for you to have a Vorpal sword.
That'll be awesome.
Kill everything, please.
Yeah.
Destroy everything.
I will. I will make them cry.
I was a fighter, and I had a Vorpal sword. And you
Oop, our
Hold
food
on.
must be here.
Wow.
Yeah, our food's here. You want to go grab it, Justin?
You do? Why are you throwing at my garbage? Because. We all got a little quiet.
This listening to John take entirely too long. for holding down that.
Children do that.
Well,
Henry-
what's really frustrating is he doesn't just leave him, and he teaches him to want someone in the room.
Yeah.
All right, what do we decide?
We're gonna split it.
All right.
Getting in a beat, ringing the ram, and we split the money up. Got the ring of protection and the Vorpal sword.
All right. So 5,000 gold.
Yep.
All right. Mark it down.
We
Yep.
already took it up.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. He hands it to who?
To Joe.
Yep.
All right. Joe, it is a tune, or it is must be a tune.
Indeed. Go tell your mom, kid. Oh, Jesus. I'll be right back. Apparently my kid has to go potty, and I'm the only one who can help him.
Children.
I know, right? What?
You know, nothing can fully prepare you.
So I hear.
Mhm. Rude awakening.
Quite literally.
Okay, so these are my spring dice.
Ooh, those are cute.
With little balls in them.
Mm-hmm. Looks like confetti.
These are my summer dice.
Ooh, those are pretty.
These are my winter dice.
Mm-hmm.
My winter dice. And oh, this one's not as pretty. Sure, let me. Some of them, okay, it just depends on which one you. These are my fall dice.
Oh yeah, those are perfect for fall.
The D20 is more like clear.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. I also have this oddball that I picked. It doesn't have anyone else. Like I just.
Oh, I
got-
like that one. That's a good. That could be good for spring too.
That's what I was thinking, but I don't have the other ones, so. Or even summer, like when like trees are thick.
In summer.
Anything? Hot dog. Not hot dogs. Hot dog. Mickey's on.
Hot dog. Hot dog. Hot diggity dog.
Mickey dog. There's a Joe probably knows. There's like a Mickey Mouse episode where they're having an Easter party and it's on all the time right now.
Boy. That was
How'd it go?
exciting. Well, he successfully pooped in the potty. Now he has to go
Yeah.
tell mom.
Yep. Quite an accomplishment.
Very much so.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Mika, Mickey Mouse.
Henry's second favorite show, right behind the Mickey's Roadster Racers.
Oh yeah. What do we keep watching? We watch Tots all the time. Mira.
Well, now that we have Disney Plus, he gets to watch it all whenever he wants.
Have you watched Bluey?
Jesus, that sword is badass.
Joe, have you watched Bluey?
I don't think so.
You guys should watch Bluey. It's actually pretty funny.
Send me a link.
It's just on Disney Plus, isn't it, Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
It's on Disney Plus.
All right, I will look it up.
What is it
All
called?
right.
It's a kid's show. It's called Bluey.
Mm.
But it's like one of those like adults can actually handle it. Kid shows.
Oh, nice. Best kind, you mean?
I have a plus 12 to hit with this sword.
Woo-hoo. You just need one number. 20.
True.
All right.
Are we already?
Yeah, ready?
I think so.
Anything more from Unok?
No.
Do you buy weapons?
Depends.
Do you buy like mundane weapons?
No.
Okay.
That would probably be Morden's Might or Thundrax Crag.
Okay.
Have a good day. And good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. The next stop is Treasured Tomes or Snappy Sweets.
Tomes.
Tomes. Definitely
Alright.
Tomes.
As you enter the, it's a good sized bookstore. There's a well dressed drow male, older. He has crow's feet. His name is. He's like, "Hello, my name is Theric.
Hey, Derek.
How can I be of assistance?"
Well, I'm not sure what my companions are looking for, but I am looking for someone that deals in maps, like maybe a cartographer.
Where are you looking to have a map from?
I need to know how to get to the Grove and how to cross the lava river.
What?
Well, the two great bridges were the most direct route.
Okay.
But they're broken.
If one looks into traditional sense, yes.
Tell me more.
Well, it's all here in my book.
Okay. Can I take a look
Yes, only 5 gold.
to purchase your book?
Yes.
Okay. I'll purchase that.
All right. So subtract 5 gold. It is, as you look through it, it is essentially a book of conspiracy theories.
Oh, come on.
But there is a section that says through the Magma River, there is a ravine that goes to a small island in the middle of the river. And from that island, you can reach the other side.
Nothing, Henry. Nothing.
Wait, is that the same island?
I did.
That I read about
go
in the
play.
Tiamat book? With the large stone edifice?
Maybe.
Kind of feels like that's come up twice now.
So, I'm sorry, can you say that again? There's a ravine.
Yep, there's a small path to an island in the middle of the Magma River. And from that island, one can get to the other side.
But how do you get to, how is there a path to an island if it's an island?
That is what you'll have to figure out.
The spiritual path?
I could not say. But I know of a group of dwarves who were able to get there.
Or where are they now?
Long
they're-
dead. It's been hundreds of years.
I
Did
know.
they make it back?
They did.
Oh.
Do you know these dwarves?
I did not.
Did any of them capture their adventures in written form?
I believe the library has a journal of one of them.
Oh, yeah, I found that yesterday.
What?
Oh, well,
The
then-
journal he's talking about. I found it yesterday.
Oh,
so we can go back
Okay.
and read it.
Wait, you didn't read it before?
Well, Joe Battlestar kind of summarized it for me because it's all written in Draconic. So you could read it for yourself with your sword.
Okay. Maybe we go back over there.
I'd be okay with that.
Okay. We can keep looking here though.
Yeah.
All right. What other books may I interest you in?
You want to see if there's a book about your homeboy here also?
Yeah. Do you have anything involving a guy named Cayutha?
What would he be associated with?
Bahamut. He was a demigod.
Of the wind and sea?
Maybe.
Well, I know that Cayutha is a demigod, so let's check the religion section. He brings down a book of deities and kind of looks through, and Cayutha. I'm not seeing that he's a god, demigod.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Sorry,
Anything
but then-
involving him being in this area?
Yes, here. He pulls out a second tome. It's a smaller one. Known powerful beings with some divinity. Cayutha, chosen of the deity Bahamut, was. And he kind of stops. In my book, it seems to be that's where he fought an aspect of Tiamat. Interesting.
So all roads point to this island.
I can't say that, but
You could say that.
I mean, you could. Okay. Any other books we want to look for?
I'm good.
I think that's about it, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
all right. Well, have a very good day.
Thank you.
So the last two shops here, before the conversion service, the conversion vault rather, is Snappy Sweet and Bard's Larder.
Let's just do those sweets and then the larder.
Let's do it. I like it.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go get some sweets.
Who is doing that?
Me? Excuse me.
I'll kill you dead.
He's eating his fortune.
He's eating a chocolate chip cookie.
Uh-huh.
Are we eating food?
Yes, I'm hungry.
What are we getting? Are we getting or are we making?
I don't know.
Does anybody want a 3-year-old?
It's hard now.
Is that when it gets bad?
That's when it gets worse.
Excellent.
Huh.
He's just sitting over by his pile of toys. He should be asleep, but he's just making noise.
Yeah. You hope that the later you put them to bed, the later they sleep the next day. That's just not how it works.
No. Yeah, as soon as light comes through those curtains.
All right. So you go to the confectioner.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sweet one.
All right.
It's the sweet
So-
one.
As you enter the confectioner, you see pastries and candies and sweet drinks all around, and you see a small Swivelheim sitting behind the counter with a large smock on. Hi,
Hello.
my name's Smock.
Hi. It's nice.
Yes. Welcome to Snappy Sweets. What can I get you?
I don't understand. I don't know what your sweets are.
Here, have a sample. And he flips a gumball into your mouth.
Blow a bubble.
Okay.
Good, huh?
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. You just sell gumballs? What did you do? You just sell gumballs?
No, I got all kinds of candy and pastries and things.
Okay. Do they do anything special other than taste delicious?
If you eat too many of them, you get a tummy ache.
Oh. Okay.
Aw. So then you could just eat as many as you wanted. These are magical sweets.
I'm sorry you fuckers have a Vorpal sword and my candy is not enough for you.
Everlasting gumdrop, you know.
No, it doesn't last forever, but you can get a bunch of them.
Ooh.
Happy hoppers around the way.
So, can I get you anything?
I'm good.
Oh. Okay.
What's your favorite kind of pastry that you make?
All of that.
Oh my.
I mean, I think we should at least buy some pastries, right? We should at least
Yeah.
buy some.
Yeah.
We stopped in. We should buy something, right?
Would you like a sampler?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. 1 gold.
Here you go.
Okay. And then he goes around and takes this large tray and puts about 20 or so pastries on it.
Perfect.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Great.
Remember, don't eat them all at once, you get a tummy ache.
Thank you.
No problem. Have a good day.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right. So there's Thard Larder or the conversion bowl.
Let's go to large starter.
Oh, you gotta be a so as you start to get closer to Thard's larder, you smell cooking meats and different aromas coming, and you see this large barrel-chested blue dragonborn with a giant cleaver and a black smock just full of blood and entrails and whatnot. He's chopping things up into smaller pieces and hey, how you doing?
Oi.
Oi.
I will
Smells so good in here.
ask
What?
to see a menu.
We ain't all fancy that. What do you want?
Got that South Beast, Down Under Beast, whatever that's called.
Deep beast.
Yeah, that's the one.
Aye.
Okay. What is it?
It's a large. Sept pedal. It's got 6 legs.
Does it look like a bug?
No, it looks like a mix between an alligator, a basilisk, but it's got fur
Oh,
and a weird shovel mouth.
Like a platypus?
I don't know what the fuck that is. You, in fact, have seen these creatures before.
Yeah, they were the ones hanging from the ceiling, right?
Nope, these were the ones pulling most of the carts.
Oh.